goes. Hi guys, it's We Talk Sports with the Big ID, and we are talking Jose Peseiro. It's all about the news. It's everywhere. Everybody's talking about it. Jose Peseiro has resigned his appointment, or probably, or more appropriately, Jose Peseiro's contract expired. That's the way, more like it. It expired, and right now they are putting a spin to it that he resigned his appointment. Come on, man. Let's get serious here. That's a smart way to put it when your contract expires. Your contract has expired. So look, let's cut out the drama. Let's cut out the drama. Pesero is going to be retained because number one, he got the target he was given, getting to the semifinals of the Nations Cup. In fact, he even got to the finals. Number two, he was given a presidential welcome and got an MON. Number three, you guys decide that Algeria wanted him. Come on. Algeria, he was not in contention for the Algerian job. It was always Vladimir Petkovic, the former coach of Switzerland. So it was trying to manage him as much as possible so that we can accept him. I can get all the serene surrounding the PR, trying to get Nigerians to accept him. I'm on a platform where some persons were saying that it would be counterproductive to sack Peseiro or let Peseiro go now. Let's not say he's not going to be sacked because his contract has ended, so there's no sack. And the guy was smart enough to post on Twitter that it's been gone, it's been good, blah, 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 blah. So he has resigned his appointment. Drama. Okay. So, like I said, a school of thought said that with the World Cup qualifiers close at hand and Imagine Force South Africa around the corner, Nigeria needs a bit of continuity and you need to keep Peseiro. Well, if you look at it that way, he could be right. Keeping Peseiro. You know, that's a good school of thought. That's a very strong argument. You could also look at it from those who believe that under Peseiro, we had we did not get the full measure of our best players. Victor Osimhen was at the Nations Cup, could only get one goal. He came back from the Nations Cup. The new coach of Napoli said he's tired, but has scored 5 goals in 2 matches. In 5 goals in 3 matches. 1 goal against Barcelona, 1 goal and then a hat trick. Wow. This is somebody that could not score a goal at the Nations Cup. Alex Iwobi was getting a lot of flack, and then he scored a beautiful goal against Manchester United at Old Trafford. A goal that was nominated as Goal of the Week or Goal of the Month. But it's not about whether Peseiro should stay or not. I keep saying this because it's important we get this right. I don't have a problem with the coach. So if you have a particular style and the coach is able to get measure of results with it, fantastic. It works in the tournament. If we continue like this, the problem it would affect the likes of maybe he will graduate to start working on the midfield and the attack, and the likes of Victor Osimhen can count more goals in his bid to overthrow Rashidi Yekini as the best striker Nigeria has ever had. That's, yes, top striker with number of goals. It could work for him, or it could work for the defense line, and we'll keep having Trustekong and his likes win most valuable player. We have defenders, at least Cannavaro at one point in time in the Italian national team won the best footballer or most valuable player at the World Cup, and then he won the Ballon d'Or. It could be anybody. But in this instance, it's not, again, I need us to get this, because in my last video, I said, I hope that Nigeria can get out of this emotional quagmire that we find ourselves immersed in and really, really deal with the business of football. And the business of football is ensuring that we put structures together. Where else am I getting at? This is not supposed to be a debate whether Peseiro should stay or go. Just like my friend Edafe was on his program this morning on Elebete TV. Make sure you watch that. It's a very popular one on YouTube. And he was asking, Peseiro's, at least he got some things right. Peseiro's contract ends today. If you were the NFF, what would you do? You know, to a good extent, he has a knack of also asking some of these pertinent questions. But I move further to ask this. As much as the PR team and the NFF are making a circus out of this, even though I believe already it's a sealed deal, Peseiro is not going. I think if you remember, let me digress a little before I make my point. One of the videos we did on goal, I think it was on goal, that was talking about one of the NFF persons who said that Peseiro, if Peseiro does not accept to stay, which there's no other option, Algeria have chosen their coach, you know that Yank, do not accept to stay, then they would not even go for an indigenous coach, throwing away the dreams of Emmanuel Amunike. So it has always been Peseiro. I keep hitting on this, and people really don't understand why I do this. What is the input of the technical department? Austin Eguavon is the one I know who is there, that is there, and he's a coach. What is the input of the technical department? Did the NFF have a technical study group that we went to the Nations Cup with? What are they saying? Is there a report of a football style that was developed? Would we continue using this? How would it improve us? Will it make us a better team? Is this something that we can emulate down the cadres? You see, these are some of the things that we really need to say, because if you keep bringing it to making it a poll, it's not a popularity poll. This is serious business, because if Nigeria is playing well and playing expressively and winning games, we move up the rankings. Richer nations, richer football FAs, we want to play Nigeria and get the Nigerian experience or the African experience from Nigeria. Have you guys thought of that? I'm sure you have. And then when you start getting things, this kind of exposure, Adidas or Nike will not be giving you junk deals, because you're worth, you are going to expose them. And then all these boys who have dual citizenship, you don't have to beg them to play for Nigeria. They will come by themselves. They will ask to be a part of it, because they know there's a future. There's a style of play. Again, even though I know this decision has been made, remember, Osimhen scored 1 goal at the Afcon and has scored 5 in 3 matches, scoring a hat-trick. The same week, Ellen Hadda scored 5. Iwobi scored. What's his name? Calvin Bassey scored for Fulham. These boys are playing well and doing well. It's Osimhen, who is regarded as one of the best footballers in the world. Will he get a good measure for playing for the Super Eagles down the line? And this is very important while we're making this decision. That's why I keep hitting on this. The technical department has a huge role to play. What style of football should the Super Eagles be playing? Tell us. This is why you have chosen Peseiro to stay, because there's a football culture you want us to build. There's a football style you want us to build. That's why you say Peseiro will stay. That's how you choose a coach. What style of football do you want the Super Eagles to play? How can they be identified? What brand have you been able to deduce from the way we played at the Nations Cup so we can win 4? Let's be ambitious. Ghana has 4 titles. Cameroon has 5. We can't even count Egypt's own. And now Cote d'Ivoire has caught up with us on 3. Frank Idemudia Alapa is my name. And this has been We Talk Sports.